Hey guys, Megha here. Welcome back to hashtag Megha says. In yesterday's video, I told you about depreciation. Um, let's have a short recap of yesterday's video. Depreciation means what? While doing business, we have to use different types of assets such as furniture, machinery, land, building. In that it comes computer or whatever furniture we want to take. We have to calculate the depreciation on that asset at the year end. Why to calculate the depreciation? Because the time when I purchase the machinery and the value of that time is not equals to the value of that machinery after 1 year of its use. Means I just give another example also. Suppose I purchase a mobile and its purchase price is 25,000 rupees, and I want to sell it after using it 1 year to my friend or to any other person. Then the price of that mobile will be less than 25,000. It will be 20,000 or maybe for 15,000. So it reduces the value of that asset, that is called as depreciation, because we use that asset continuously, and after using that its original value gets reduced. So that's why for maintaining the assets record in our balance sheet, we have to calculate the depreciation on all the assets. We have to calculate the depreciation on all the assets. The depreciation there are different rates of depreciation for particular assets. Also the depreciation is calculated in four methods. We say about that. First one is that straight line method, where the amount of depreciation remains same by changing years. Second one is the reducing balance method or diminishing balance method, or it is known as written down value method also. In this, the amount of depreciation got reduced as the value of assets got reduced. Third one is the machine hour rate method. In this, the depreciation is calculated by for how much time the machine is used. When the machine is not in use, that time is not considered for calculating the depreciation. And fourth one is sum of years digit method. In this, the how many time we have machinery used, the sum of that years is done there, and then the depreciation is charged. So these are the four methods of depreciation that are used for different types of businesses. We also see that depreciation is mentioned on two sides. First one, it is deducted from the assets in the balance sheet on asset side. It is deducted from particular asset, and the second one is depreciation is mentioned on the debit side of profit and loss account. So today I am going to tell you about different types of companies and how they work. According to me, there are three main types of companies. First one is a trading company, second one is a manufacturing company, and third one is a service industry. Now let's see details about that. What is meant by trading company? Trading company means the company which only purchases and sells goods. Means suppose I am in computer field and I purchase this keyboard. This is the final product. I purchase this keyboard in wholesale and I sell it to my customer in a retail. Means how much they want. In that purpose I sold them. So this is called as a trading company. In that trading company we can purchase finishing goods or raw materials also. Means I will purchase the raw material in wholesale and I will sell it the raw materials in a small quantity, not in the large quantity. I can sell that in a small quantity. That is also known as a trading company. Every trading company have to prepare their financial statements at the year end. In that financial statement, they have to prepare their trading account, profit and loss account, as well as the balance sheet. Trading account helps to see the gross profit, gross loss, as we had seen in previous videos. Profit and loss account is used to see the net profit or net loss of our business, and balance sheet is used to see the actual financial position of our business. Every trading company just to do purchase and selling of their goods. The another company is manufacturing company. In manufacturing companies, firstly the raw material is purchased. It is sent to processing to the factory. After processing on that raw material, the finishing goods is produced, and that finishing goods is sold. Let's take an example. Of sugar factory. If I want to prepare the sugar, or a jaggery, then I have to purchase the sugar cane firstly. So for me the sugar cane will be my raw material. I will purchase that sugar cane, then I will send it to the factory. In factory I will do processing on it, and then I will from that sugar cane I will prepare the sugar or jaggery. Then the sugar or jaggery becomes my finishing goods, and then I will sell this sugar and jaggery in different format to different customers or to different sellers also, in such as in wholesale shop, in kirana stores and all other things. I could sell that. So this is the manufacturing company. In this manufacturing company, the owner have to maintain all the records, means he have to maintain opening stock and closing stock, because there is a lots of inventory for production of, for final production of goods. We have to use lots of inventory, and we need that inventory in a sufficient quantity so that we could produce the goods as per ordered. That's why there is so much work in manufacturing company. The balance sheet of manufacturing company becomes so larger because we have different types of creditors. We have so many debtors also. In creditors we have to mention the names from whom we had purchased the raw materials, because we need different types of raw materials, so we have to mention all their names. Then if we sold the our finishing product to the customer in on credit, then we have to mention their names also. So their balance sheet becomes a larger quantity. They have to mention the detailed record of their closing stock, their opening stock, means their raw material, how much raw materials they have purchased, how much raw materials they have used, and how much raw materials they have remained. Also how much finishing goods they produced, how much finishing goods they sold, and how much finishing goods is available in our godown. While doing it, we have to use so many options, such as suppose I am preparing a mobile. I'm producing a mobile. If when I produce the mobile, then it's not possible that I produced it and I sell it directly. Or suppose I'm producing this keyboard, then it's not possible that I will sell it as it is. Firstly, I have to do its packing, then I have to do its marketing. There are transport charges also. I have to give wages for that also. So I have to consider all these extra expenses, all these additional expenses before deciding the selling price of that keyboard. After adding all these extra expenses in the manufacturing price, then I can decide my final price, means selling price. Suppose if the preparation of this keyboard happens for 100 rupees, means I can produce one keyboard only for 100 rupees, but after that the packing charges are 20 rupees, it becomes 120. Then the traveling charges are 20 rupees, it becomes 140 rupees. Then the wages, I give wages to the workers to transport my stock to the shop floor. Then the transport charges are 10 rupees, it becomes 150, means the total cost of one keyboard becomes 150. And after clearing that, I can sell the keyboard to the extra cost, means I can sell it to the 200 or 250, so that I could get extra benefits apart from the cash I invested for preparing keyboard. We have to consider all these things, and after considering all these things, then we can be in a profit. So it's very important to consider all these aspects while working in the manufacturing company. There is also purchasing and selling, but there is a purchase of raw materials and sales of finishing goods. So we have to consider all that. And third part is service industry. Service industry is also known as non-profit organizations. In NPOs we can say that in short. They are called as non-profit organization because there is no purchase or sale of goods. They only provide services to the people, and the income or inflow of their business is only the charge accepted by them for their service. So that becomes their inflow only, and they have to mention all that because they also have expenses. Let's take an example of our class. In our class, we not sell or purchase anything. We purchase, but that becomes our asset. We not purchase goods or anything extra. So we give services to our students, and they give fees according to our services. Through these fees, we have to mention all our expenses, such as we have to pay light bill, we have to pay rent, then we have to pay commission or share of our students and our trainers. We have to mention all these points. After mentioning all these points, whatever amount remains to us, that becomes our profit. but they doesn't show their profit. They prepare income or expenses statements where they just have to mention their incomes, means how much cash came to their business, and they another side they mention their expenses, means how much cash goes out from their business and what are the reasons for outflow of the cash. They just mention that, and the difference between both of them becomes our surplus or deficit. Surplus means what? Surplus means the excess of income over expenditure, means when I got extra income than my expenses, it becomes my surplus. And deficit means what? The excess of expenditure over income, means my income is very less but my expenses are going fastly, or my expenses are more than my income, that becomes my deficit. So they have to present their income and expenses statement, because they are not made for preparing the profit, they are not made for earning the profit. Their main motto is to provide the services to the customers. That's why they are called as a non-profit organization. They come, we can take examples of schools, gurudwaras, masjids, temples, NGOs, anath ashrams, we can say all that. And our institute also, it comes under service industry. So this was my all today's video about the different types of companies in finance. I hope you like my video, I hope you understand my video. If you like that, please comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you tomorrow with the new topic. Thank you so much.